when it comes to the cloud, we can have the reliability, scalability, and security, which would be around 99.9%. And what are the investment we are going to do in the IT staff, in the upgrading the hardwares, upgrading the network, or on demand or as per the need, we have to increase the memory to increase the performance or fine tune the system. So these kind of costings and investment, there is we can notice down the line there huge difference between the maintenance cost and the daily expenses what we are doing as compared to on-premises versus cloud. So total investment of IT and the staff we can reduce when it comes to the cloud. In cloud offering, same SAP application can be hosted on AWS Cloud, Azure Cloud, and Google Cloud as well. So what are the SAP HANA features? So as we all mostly know, HANA is in-memory computing. It's a column store, unstructured big data processing with special services, unlike traditional DB. So as it's a column-based and in-memory database, so the fetching of the data, getting the inputs, and the processing of the data, it's comparatively faster as compared to the on-premise legacy systems. So as you all can see, directly the data is getting stored in the RAM. So when it comes to the fetching or the processing of the data, as the data is already in the RAM, the processing is much more faster. So these are the classic database and comparison between in-memory, what we are discussing, HANA database. So we have SAP HANA tenant DB. There can be multiple tenants which would be all mounted on the system database. And on top of that, there would be SAP nodes. So we can see the real platform for real-time business. So we can see the real-time applications with real-time analytical and real-time platforms. So when it comes to the platform, the database, mobile, and cloud. And when it comes to the applications, we are having for business escalations, planning, optimization, and machine learning. Also, when it comes to the real-time analyticals, we are having text analysis, big data, and data warehousing, operational and ad hoc business intelligence as well. SAP HANA is a platform for all new class of real-time analytics and applications. S/4HANA also comprises information composer, modeling studio, planning, calculations, engine, real-time replication services. So mostly all the processing of the data in S/4HANA system would be a real time. So there won't be any delay, or there won't be much time taken to process the data or to fetch the data to get the desired output. So HANA in features, we can see the speed, the real-time embedded analytics, and the big data. So these are some new features which SAP is providing along with the S/4HANA and HANA DB systems. So S/4HANA is designed and developed to utilize S/4HANA capabilities with Fiori, embedded analyticals, and process simplification. So as we most of us will be knowing, there would be nowadays there are Fiori applications are available, which can be used by top management or any manager level people to give the approvals and see the snapshots or dashboard of a particular process. So directly as for HANA, we can build a Fiori user experience, and it will give you instant insight driven applications for all line of business and industry, which would be again on S4 HANA platform. So we can, as for SAP S4 HANA, we can consume the things on both the models, on-premises edition as well as on the cloud edition. Apart from core S4 HANA applications, there would be added extensions or functionalities which we can see as Ariba, which is for supplier kind of supplier network, Concur for travel management, Fieldglass for vendor management, Hybris and SuccessFactors for SCM. So with the intelligent enterprise features, we are having three components: intelligent suite, digital platform, and digital technologies. So again, intelligent technologies would be combination of artificial intelligence, machine learning, IoT, and analyticals. The intelligent suite is having both the way the data management and the cloud applications. So how it is working? It will combine your experience, the intelligence which it is fetching from different data and the operation. So your experience can be more intelligence, which can be further utilized in your day-to-day operations of your customer, of your HR, finance, manufacturing, whatever module or whatever line of business you are having. So again, it's a S4 HANA based HANA DB is again a new age, new technology with new capabilities, along with the customer experience, supplier experience, and employee experience as well. So in also S4 HANA supports and can be seamlessly integrated with RPA, AI, and machine learning. What are the new capability it provides when it comes to S4 HANA based HANA DB? It would be a real-time analytics, the automation part, and the digitalization. Again, the Salesforce, Ariba, SuccessFactors, Hybris, Cloud, and C4C, that's a marketing cloud. So this is the chart we can see, which refers the transformation to intelligent enterprise. Uh, so some of the clarifications are given below. The next era of enterprise computing will be defined by intelligent technology. So earlier, as some of us we are aware that the mainframe system and PCs have started in 1960 and were up to 1980. After that, we got the client server model and intranet in 90s up to 2000. Then from 2000 we have got cloud, mobile, and big data. And 2010 onwards till date we are having intelligent technology, which is AI, ML, bot, and drones. So industrial automation, transistors and silicon revolution. Large scale mainframe computing adoptions, emergence of PCs, plant floor automation. So these are the some of the things which comprises in the mainframe and PCs, which were in 1960s to 80s. Again, when it comes to the business process automation, we are having widespread PC adoption, broadband, internet, ERP, and business process technologies. So when after 2010, the era of digitalization, we are having mobile and smartphone, cloud computing, social networks, and big data. Now, when we are talking about the intelligent enterprise, the key things comes in our mind. It is machine learning, artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, and distributed networks. And nowadays we are also able to feel the blockchain part, which is in very high demand. So as this graph shows, the high value tasks, which we the new tasks, the repetitive tasks which we are doing repetitively, and the automation. So from 1960s to 2020, we can see that drastic change in automation level of the automation and the decrease of repetitive tasks. So this is something which is very cost effective, and it helps any enterprise or any industry to scale and understand what is the flaws in their operations and what enhancement or what kind of improvement they can do when it comes to the repetitive task or the automation part. So as we can see on the screen, there would be business transformation journey of an intelligent enterprise. So it starts from the business strategy, planning and scoping, and then there would be executions, which definitely having the people, process, and technology. So this combination of all will have a business, will lead us to business transformation. So we can have the summary of the transformations. So what are transformations we can see and we can experience using the intelligent suite S/4HANA. So we can have various transformation requirements that needs to be executed in order to become an intelligent enterprise. Intelligent enterprise can be consist of user experience. Yes, nowadays there is a high demand and necessity of mobile accessibility and experience management as well. When it comes to the cloud integration, as most of the things we are experiencing in cloud, and from on-premises things are pretty much moving to cloud. So we can have the Ariba, the vendor supplier network, success factor, that is for human capital management, Hybris, uh, Hybris cloud for the customers. When it comes to the application transformation, we have S4 HANA upgrades, process simplifications, and process automation. What are the platform transformation SAP is offering? We can have the HANA DB, intelligence technology, application development. And when it comes to the infrastructure transformation, we are having HANA appliance, hardware, net and network upgrade. So most of us are already aware of SaaS, software as a service, PaaS, platform as a service, IaaS, infrastructure as a service. So this kind of transformation and the business needs SAP and S4 HANA intelligent suite is catering. So when it comes to S4 HANA, why someone needs S4 HANA in cloud? So what are the benefits or what are the day-to-day benefits or added advantages we are going to get when it comes to S4 HANA in cloud? So first one would be the license. Yes, the subscription model compared to traditional purchase, it is capex to opex, to capital expenses to operational expenses. Second one would be the infra and maintenance. So when it comes to S4 HANA Cloud, there is no infra required as compared to the traditional legacy on-premises applications, where there would be a need of servers, hardwares, and other things to run the applications. And top of that, we have to manage or maintain and do the maintenance of particular hardware to make it running. And apart from that, we have to fine tune. Sometimes we have to increase the database size, increase the infra to do the performance tuning. And here, when it comes to S4 HANA Cloud, SAP whole soul is responsible for infrastructure as well as the maintenance what is required on day-to-day basis. So we can see a difference, clear difference between the licensing model and the infra and the maintenance. So particularly a customer can save the infra cost, the total cost of investment and the maintenance because SAP is giving us the infra as well as the maintenance when we are using S4 HANA Cloud. So when we are discussing about the implementation as compared to on-premises based on Activate and Fit to Standard, we are having faster deployment of S4 HANA Cloud, and we can start using S4 HANA Cloud with 99.9% SLA. Again, as we all are aware, any hardware, any system, or any applications always need a regular upgrade and patches. So here, when someone moves their ERP or their applications to S4 HANA, or they start using S4 HANA Cloud, there would be a quarterly automatic upgrade without any additional cost would be there, and it will directly come from SAP. SAP will enable us for the particular upgrade or patches, whatever it is required, without adding any additional cost. As the cloud first strategy for new innovation is there in the SAP's roadmap. Scalability. Again, when it comes to scalability, we can definitely uh, our existing system using S4 HANA Cloud. Integration, we have discussed in previous slide, now S4 HANA comes along with seamlessly integrated kind of extensions like SuccessFactors, Ariba, Concur. So those can be directly integrated with S4 HANA, or we for the integration purpose we can also have the cloud connector which works to integrate all the system processes. So why S4 HANA Cloud? Why should we think about S4 HANA Cloud? What is the basic difference? So as we can see in S4 HANA Cloud and S4 HANA on-premises, there would be applications, data, runtime, middleware, operating system, virtualization, server, storage, and networking. So we can see in S4 HANA, on-premises, we are having everything, application, data, up to networking, everything, things are enterprise managed. Enterprise managed in the sense we somehow the line of business or the particular industry, or we have to look into all these things to keep the system up and running. But when it comes to S4 HANA Cloud, either our applications, data, runtime, middleware, uh, each and every component, they are provider managed. In the sense, SAP will help us to uh, upgrade or do the maintenance or whatever day-to-day support we need. Uh, so that would be directly managed by SAP. So today we will also speak about uh, Activate methodology, cloud application implementation methodology for SAP. So we are very much aligned to SAP Activate, SAP best practices, guided configuration, and agile methodology. So here, how it start? It starts with the discover. When the contract start, then it would be prepare. Then there would be exploration phase. Then realization. Then deployment or the go live, and then run. And again, after deployment or go live, there would be continuous innovations, which uh, consist or comprise of the below processes: discover, assessment, setup and enable, fit to standard analysis. So setup and enable. We will onboard the customer project team members and enable them on the solution and deployment approach. Second, fit to standard analysis. We will match customer business needs to the solution capabilities, defining the configuration values. Again, in same continuous innovation, we are having scope and configure. So scope, the quality system and the trigger provisioning based on fit to standard results. Again, configure the solution to meet customers' need and support business objectives. So again, as a part of SAP Activate best practices, we are having continuous innovations. So in continuous innovation, we have to migrate, integrate, test, and extend. So what that refers to, that test the configured solution, whatever solution has been configured, that we have to test with the pre-delivered test script. Again, we will migrate the customer data to new system. So this continuous innovation would be the cycle of the processes which we have to do continuously. So again, we will after these processes, we will onboard and deploy and innovate and operate and support. So this is the framework. This is the framework which SAP Activate methodology consists. Now, fit to standard exploration. What these terms refers to. As for HANA Cloud system access to provided to customer at the beginning of the project in the fit to standard. Fit to standard approaches versus blueprint approaches. So what is the difference between blueprint approach and fit to standard approach? So this we'll try to discuss in this slide. Here, fit to in blueprint approach, we are having only high level business reviews, and followed by capturing the requirement and mapping the requirement to functionality and closing the gaps. Whereas fit to standard approach will have having high level business reviews execute to fit standard workshops using pre-configured ready to use scenarios. So there would be scenarios which are already available. Then there would be document delta requirements. What is the delta between the requirement and what best fit solution we are having, and then closing the gaps. So again, in a blueprint approach, we are having document configuration or enhancement. But here, in fit to standard approach, we are having a delta configuration. What is the difference between available solution and required solution? So again, in fit to standard approach, we are having unit testing, and post unit testing, we are having customer reviews of configured scenarios, and then we can understand the configuration completed. But where in the blueprint approach, we are having customer access to the system and customer learning begins. After that, the customer review of the configured scenarios and customer hands-on the learning. So these are the basic different differences between fit to standard approach versus blueprint approach. Now, we will little bit discuss about application lifecycle management (ALM). So now Cloud ALM is available. We can say the Solman or the solution manager, which is into the cloud. So Cloud ALM supports all cloud and hybrid solutions to implement and maintain and enhance. For intelligent enterprise, supports cloud-centric business, manages cloud and hybrid solutions, supports all the component of intelligent enterprise. SAP Cloud ALM is native and open. In the public cloud, without newly designed solution built on modern cloud technologies, immediate consumption and cost efficiency. SAP ALM is cloud native and open for implementation, design, build, test, deploy. For operations, detect, analysis, correct, and automate. So these are the key points which we have to keep in our mind for implementation and also for the operations, which when it comes to the application lifecycle management. Yes, so your solution manager equivalent in cloud. That's what I was referring in the starting of the slide, that our solution manager, which we are using for lifecycle management, same solution manager approach can be used in the cloud as well. So what are the advantages are there when it comes to S4 HANA Cloud? So cloud application cycle or ALM supports all cloud and hybrid solutions to implement, maintain, and enhance. So the total TCO, the total cost of on-premises software licenses would be 9%, and there would be customization and implementation cost around 43%, hardware cost 26%, IT and staff cost 14%, maintenance 7%, and training 1%. When it comes to the cloud computing, there would be only 68% subscription fee, what we can say as a license fee, 32% only the customization and implementation and training. So we can see a drastic 77% less than on-premises. So this is the basic difference or the advantage we are anybody is going to get when it comes to S4 HANA Cloud. So Gartner also have said customer can expend up to 4 times of the cost of their software licenses per year to own and manage their applications. This is the study of Gartner. And when it comes to the cloud computing, it yields substantially economics of scale and skill, and the lower total cost of ownership, the TCO. So these two statements we have got from Gartner and the Harvard group. So now in this slide, we will try to discuss is S4 HANA Cloud suitable for who all are can use or where it will be best suited. So I am already on S4 HANA I am already on SAP ECC 6.0. Will SAP S4 HANA fit for the transformation to intelligent enterprise? Yes, definitely. What will happen to my custom development and improvement that has came from heavy investment when I move to S4 HANA Cloud? all your custom developments and improvement, enhancement, and whatever investment you have done in your current ECC system, that all can be moved to S4 HANA or migrated to S4 HANA Cloud with 99.9% accuracy and SL. Will I get the flexibility to the customize, enhance the functionalities similar to on-premises system in S4 HANA Cloud? Definitely, yes. You can have your all the customization, enhancement, and functionality moved to S4 HANA Cloud from on-premises. I have third-party system applications on-premises. What will happen to those systems? So all now SAP is also offering different types of cloud connectors and integration tools. Using that tools, we can seamlessly integrate all our third-party applications as well. Will there be option to upload all my legacy data? Yes. Now S4 HANA comes with a migration cockpit, which will help us to migrate or upload all the legacy data to newly implemented S4 HANA Cloud. So what is the difference between S4 HANA on-premises and on-premises on-cloud infra? Deploy S4 HANA on-premises edition on cloud infra by own. So this is the traditional way where we have separate contract for advisory and implementation, separate contract for AMS, application management services. For there would be a separate team or separate vendor for technical managed services with the separate SLA and support. There would be separate infrastructure management, which would be managed by Amazon, Azure, Google, with SLA and support, plus software support. Now, quick time to value. We are having advisory and implementation services with along with the application management services, and which all will comprise into S4 HANA, SAP S4 HANA private cloud. And there would be a simple commercial construct that would be software support, infrastructure management, technical management services, all in a single contract and single vendor. So these kind of benefits we are going to get when we are using S4 HANA Cloud in private edition. Again, we in S4 HANA, we are having Rise with SAP. Rise with SAP is a business transformation service from SAP that connects all the dots, all the components included in Rise with offerings. So S4 HANA Cloud deployment of choice, either we can go for SAP S4 HANA public cloud or private cloud. Both the options will come with different tools, services. In tool services, we are having embedded services and tools, readiness check, custom code migration app, learning app, SAP business process intelligence, discovery reports, which would be identify and implement business processes, improvement through process analysis, pre process discovery opportunity through we can generate one report also from SAP. We can receive a tailored recommendation. Apart from these services, Rise with SAP comes with SEPA, Cloud Platform Enterprise Agreement credits. For public cloud, it would be around 2K annual credit value, max up to 16K. And for private cloud, it would be minimum 4K annual credit value up to 16K. Apart from business technology platforms, we are also having business networks that would be Ariba network. It can be used for 2000 documents. SS intelligent network included included 200 equipment, 2 connections, and 10 partner portal invitees. Apart from Ariba network, asset intelligence network, we are having logistic business networks as well, which will include 1,000 documents, either logistic services provider and one digital forwarder, or second one, the logistic service providers. So Rise with SAP S4 HANA Cloud Private Edition or PCE, Rise with SAP S4 HANA Cloud Private Edition, S4 HANA On-Premises and S4 HANA Cloud Extended Edition, line of business and industry scope. So it comes with the sourcing and procurement services, asset management, cross functions, research and development engineering, manufacturing, sales, supply chain, and finance. And when it comes to the industries, we are having consumer industries, financial services, discrete industries, energy and natural resources, public services, and service industry. So this is that kind of differentiation in the offerings where the Rise with SAP S4 HANA with the on private edition. So we can full scale customize. Customization is available in private edition and at the speed of the cloud. As for HANA Cloud Private Edition or uh, Private Cloud Edition PCE, what are the benefits we can see? SAP Activate methodology for Rise with SAP S4 HANA Cloud Private Edition. So application would be S4 HANA Cloud with deployment model of choice, public or private, with the system conversation or the greenfield implementation or system copy or selective data transmission. So SAP ERP systems would be directly migrating or moving to the to the S4 cloud. Whatever the third-party systems are there, that can be also moved and integrated to S4 HANA Cloud. On-premises can be moved to S4 HANA Cloud. So what are the advantages are there for S4 HANA Cloud Private Edition? We will try to highlight in this particular slide. So it keeps the management layer up to date. Application would be taken care by SAP. Database, SAP HANA, and operating system, Windows Server, and the infrastructure. So the SLA right with SAP Private Cloud Edition PCE, the SLA would be 99.7 until application layer. It also comprises platform as a service, PaaS, infrastructure as a service, and data center as well. So as we all know, India is one of the major market where Rise with SAP is adopted very high numbers over the global market. So when it comes to us or the Iteanz, how our approach or our methodology is there with public and private cloud edition. So we are certified partner for implementation of Rise with SAP S4 HANA Private Edition. Rise with SAP brings new business transformation as a service approach that bundles most of the essentials to become an enterprise by SAP. Rise is a direct response to one of the greatest business challenges of our time, namely the steady acceleration of the changes of all the areas of trade and the need of the companies to be able to keep up recent deployment have made. It is clear that quick digital adaptability and resilience is among business most important competitive advantages. And to gain this capabilities, you need three things: a technological offer that can support efficient company processes, a cloud provider that offers the possibility to flexibly scale or downscale your business, a strong partner who helps to keep everything together. So this partner is us, Iteanz Technology India Private Limited. Our value proposition is to offer end-to-end implementation, coordination with SAP, provide support that are not part of SAP scope in Rise with SAP, work on customization requirement and delivery solutions for gaps. So these are our some of the customers we are supporting, and we are done implementations, and we are supporting on day-to-day basis. Embassy Group, Avalon Pharma, Dr. Reddy's, GMC Projects, TVS Motor Company, Strides, Tractor and Farm Equipment Limited, Makino, and Vedanta. So these all are using S4 HANA, different editions, private editions and public editions. So now we have came up to end of our discussion, and we would be very happy to take up any kind of questions and the clarifications required. Thank you all. Anyone want to ask anything can pin us the same on chat.